It's Dads, Lads and Kebabs.
Boom! Welcome to episode 17 of Dads, Lads and Kebabs. Hi Mickey, how you doing, boy? What's up?
Hi Niall. How are you, sir, today? Are you
doing
well?
all right.
How has the past week treated you? Has it treated you well?
I mean, as the week goes, it's been all right. Sorry, I'm going to do a little strip now because
All the ladies watching. Oh, men. We're not
I thought I'd
prejudiced.
put a video on, and then I was like, actually, do you know what? I'm too hot, so yeah.
Yeah,
So,
well, I've got mine on because I've just come home from the gym, but I've been sat here half an hour waiting for Niall to
what's
put his pants
the
on.
flashing? What's all the flashing in it, by the way? What's going
flashing.
on?
Last week, you know, I had the lights up. I was going to do my cloud, wasn't I?
Oh, all the fluff, yeah? Yeah.
The fluff, as it were, yes. Well, it's complete. Would you like to see it? Shall
I
I?
think the listeners would like to see.
Or the viewers, anyway. The listeners have to go to YouTube. Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready?
That
I don't
is
know what it's
killer.
got. Look at that bad boy, eh?
That's pretty awesome, you know. I like it.
Ooh.
How long did it take you to do?
About an hour? About an hour?
Yeah.
Do that?
That's not bad. That's not bad. I think you should set up a business, charge people.
Well, I've already had 3 people say, "Oh, can you do that in my house and I'll pay you?" And I'm like, "Fuck yeah!" It's a new business. It's a piece of piss. But I had to use staple gun in the end because the PVA
No
glue was
way.
dog shit. But yeah, it's no different to put pins in your wall, is it? So it's fine.
Yeah, you literally paint over them. You wouldn't even see the holes.
Yeah. So, but yeah, I put the
Shit,
glue
boy.
on. It just fell on my head. So that was a waste of time.
Bloody
yeah.
hell.
Yeah.
So, how's your week been? You been good?
Yeah, I've been good. Been going gym. Getting up earlier going to the gym as well. So
How's that? How's getting up?
There's no one in there. It's only like a half hour earlier. But it
Oh.
makes a difference in the gym when you've got half hour of less people in there and the ability just to go on any machine I want, really. But I will say about this morning, I'm not going to name people or who they were, what type of people they were. But you know when you get 2 blokes in the gym and they're like mates and they take up 2 machines at once sort of thing, like next to each other, and they're going on one and one's on the other one. And then they're like thinking they're fucking Billy Big Bollocks and they're just walking around like, whoa, whoa, whoa.
With their big bollocks.
Fucking pissed me off this morning. I was on machines next to them, and it's like, what are you fucking doing? You're doing it wrong. You got the wrong weight on that for a start. And I thought, wow, I'm not going to get involved because they'll probably put me in the back of a car or something. But, you know. But that's all I'm going to...
No more Mickey.
Where Mickey live from the boot of someone's car. Yeah. But yeah. I'll shut up on the matter, but it just fucking pissed me off this morning.
Yeah, that happens.
So have some respect, man. They didn't touch me, but they were walking around going, oh look at that, where for you? And it's like, fucking twat. You fucking dickhead. And it's, yeah, weren't you?
No, I mean, I look like I'm down in a bottle of wine, but it's just
yeah.
sparkling water. It's just sparkling water would be cool.
Can't you just get water out of the tap? Or is your tap water shit where you live?
No, my tap water's fine, but it's sparkling.
Oh, that's got no flavour. It's like bubbly water. I've always hated sparkling water.
I like it.
I'd rather drink dog bowl water
I like
than sparkling water.
Only at Waitrose. Only at Waitrose.
Oh, yeah.
No, do you know why? Because it's close. It's close to where I live, so it's good. But yeah, so this week, I think we're going to have a chat about a few different things. I mean, we still need to have a chat about Europe because obviously, you know.
Yes, we do. Your European vacation you had.
That was a long time ago. That was years ago, man. But I will say that was a really good trip. It was really good. To be honest, the trip was so like random and sporadic. It was such a random thing, but it was an awesome trip.
Okay. I'd just like to apologise for the last episode for any strange sounds that were coming out of my microphone. I think it was my
Mickey's in.
microphone.
Not mine. I'm all good.
It was
I've
like
just got I've got the shaky hand. And
Niall's got fucking Tourette's on his body. But yeah, my microphone seems to be playing up whenever I spoke last week, and it was like along with my voice, and I watched the playback, and it was very, very annoying. I do apologise. Hopefully this one is not doing it. If there is, then we need to see what's going on.
But anyway, motherfuckers, yeah, we're doing a podcast out of the kindness of our hearts, so fucking listen to our show, yeah.
Yeah, and my back door's open, and my dog's walking around, so there's probably tap shoes walking around, and people being knobs walking past. So it's a live one. This is fucking live, people. This is not a
studio podcast, yeah. This is live and raw. Although we have talked about getting a bit of a studio together, getting a few friends, and having a good night in a studio and see what we can come up with there. But I mean, our talks are they're very real. We want to talk about everyday stuff. You know, general life stuff. Mickey's Costa antics and his anger. You know, me getting my random weird haircuts that I'm still waiting to grow back. This is a week's worth of growth, by the way, people, and it's still not where I want it to be. I'm miles away. I think this is an instant regret for me. I'm shaving my head. But hey, right, you learn. Now I know I'm not going to do it again.
Do you want to see something cool? Do you want to see a Dybbuk box?
No.
No?
I'm going to go for my camera now. What? But has it been sealed?
Yeah.
Please open it.
There was. I got that off a paranormal team in our local area. This man had it off someone's house for such a long time, and his car broke. He flooded his house. He got in trouble at work, and there was so much bad shit going on. And he offered it to me. So yeah, I'll have it. Fuck it. Bring it in my house with the other weird shit.
Didn't your ceiling have a leak the other week?
Oh, it's always like that because they've fitted the bath about this much from the wall. So instead of putting the bath against the wall, so then just sealing it nice and tight, like normal fucking plumbers do, they decided to actually...
Normal plumbers.
Yeah, it was such a long way. It's about 1.5 inches, 2 inches away from the wall, so you have to put this crappy... There's a massive gap, and they've got this plastic thing round. So it runs down and goes into under the bath and into the ceiling. I've already had a ceiling replaced once since I've been here. But it's continuously going to be here. When I actually came round to look at this house before I moved in, there was no ceiling in the kitchen at all. Obviously, the same had happened, and you'd think they'd fucking get used to it. Instead of putting plasterboard up and replacing the ceiling, they'd actually figure out the cause of it. But hey-ho, that's rented living for you.
You need to move, man.
Apart from that, I need a new kitchen, new bathroom, fucking new windows. But if I can buy it cheap, I would, and then just gut it, because the house is in good location. The kitchen area is massive, so
you've got everything you need. Yeah,
it's close to everybody. But hey ho.
There you go. So you've been gifted a Dybbuk box. I mean, that's not the kind of gift people want to receive, but you, on the other hand. I mean, what's the story behind it? For people that don't know, what the fuck is this box? I mean, I know roughly what it is, but I don't know the ins and outs. What is it? The fuck? Why?
Why? Why did I get it? I'm weird. A Dybbuk box is supposed to be it's a Jewish tradition thing where they banish evil spirits inside a container. So technically, a Dybbuk is like a evil Jewish spirit, something like that. And the most famous one is in Zach from Ghost Adventures, his museum. There's supposed to be one of the original Dybbuk boxes. Now, I'm not saying this has come from like Israel or wherever Jewish people live. I don't, Jerusalem, probably. This hasn't come from there. This has been, I don't know, made with some weird shit inside because it rattles, as you can hear. I don't know what's in there, but I also have another Dybbuk box as well that I bought off eBay that I was going to open, and this one actually looks a lot better. So that's also been sealed, and whatever's inside it's heavier, but it's not really rattly, so it must be inside something.
What do you think's inside though? What would normally be inside one of these boxes?
It would be like religious artifacts, like little crosses, chains, bits of jewelry, anything that is important to like the person that actually made it and put it together, I suppose. But yeah, I will open one day.
Just think, if you made one, you'd just put a can of Red Bull in yours, and a Costa cup. A
Costa cup, yeah, and the Red Bull, yeah.
Red Bull and a tin of Azera in Michael's Dybbuk box.
Yeah.
Seriously, like, people need to realise, okay, that you are one strange motherfucker. All right, you're not. This is by the way, this is like normal Mickey behaviour. Okay, he's wilding up there. He's got more tattoos than a fucking sketchbook. You know, he does anything. He'll try anything, and God, it's not for fame either. It's not for publicity. Mickey just wants to try it all. So he's a nutcase in my eyes.
I am.
You are. You will, and you will. You'll be open to anything, won't you?
Yeah.
Give it a go.
Any weird shit, I'm on it.
I mean, it depends how weird. I mean, I don't think he's been dogging or anything like that. Like, you know, our good friend Nick is a serial dogger.
Yeah, I haven't done that. I don't intend to do that either.
No. We never do those kind of activities. Not on our show.
I have been approached though before. I went to Salsey Forest in the Midlands, and one night I was there ghost hunting. I pulled up with Alex in the car, and there were some cars the other side, like this small car park inside Salsey Forest, and there were loads of men there. There's like 2 or 3 cars, and as we were getting out of the car, like one bloke come over, and we went round to the boot of the car, lifted it up, and we started getting our bags out of all our equipment and stuff. And the bloke comes over, he goes, "You right?" I said, "You all right, mate?" And he saw us with all the gear, and he's like, "Oh, okay." And turned around and walked off. Just to say, "Oh, did you want a bit of sexy time?" But no, it's like, fuck off, mate. I'm here to look for ghosts, not for look for your penis. And it's really weird.
Who are these people? Who are they? Go and sit in woods car parks.
For a start, if I'm dogging, I'm fucking women. I ain't fucking men, I tell you. And that's just my preference. So
depends on the night.
No, it doesn't. No.
I mean, seriously, who are these people that go and do these things, these antics? These are more likely married men and shit like that, you know.
That are trying to break free of the monotony of married life and the stress. They just want a bit of noshing.
A cheeky little bit of sausage. But hey, if that's what you're into, you know, good luck to you. But I mean,
yeah, there's nothing. Just don't come near me in a forest. That's all, you know. And when we were after about 2 hours, we could still hear people as we were going towards where the car was parked. So I found this massive stick, big like half log thing, and I was carrying it with my bag. And I thought, "You fucking come near me with your dick, I'm gonna fucking whack it."
Come and suck this dick, motherfucker. Suck this dick.
Well, you don't know who they are or what they're doing. Obviously, we knew what they were doing, but you don't know how. You might get forceful ones. I don't know. 2 young fresh men in the forest.
Mickey, this is. I suppose this is kind of the expectations of the places that you go to, is that they are secluded. You know, 9 times out of 10, it's either ghost hunters or weird shit's going on. You know.
Yeah.
I remember. When was it? Like, I remember, like, I read something about Salsey Forest about there were like people doing rituals and stuff in there, like birthing rituals and all that weird shit. Like, I heard about this. Like some fucking. I read. You know, I'm like, I read anything. I go down a rabbit hole, start reading something. I'm like, before I know it, I'm invested. So, but I suppose weird stuff happens in all weird different places. I mean, you go to enough abandoned buildings and stuff. I mean, I'm sure it's not all, people are just weird.
You do get some weirdos there, places like that. But normally they're just there to take photos and to be scared. Woo.
Have you ever been chased? Like, by security or anything?
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Where's that?
Well, I was at Crispin's.
In Northamptonshire?
Yeah, the mental asylum, yeah. Yeah, because I used to go there regularly, and I used to love it. It's the best place I've ever been to. Out of all the famous places in England and UK I've been to, it's definitely the best, most active. Well, anyway, there's been plans since '95 to knock it down and build flats, and they've built some flats and the actual retirement village on the land, but there were still like 6 or 7 massive 3-story buildings on site, and we had heard that demolition had started eventually, and we thought it'd finished, so we were going to go there and have a look, jump the wall like we normally do, and have a look round, film, because there was like massive diggers and tractors and that in there, and I wanted to get a brick, brick, famous brick from Crispin's. Well, we got over the wall. Nick was actually with me at the time from episode 15. Go watch that.
How did Nick jump over a fucking wall?
It was about 6-7 foot wall, but there's like a ledge halfway up that you tread on. And there's a tree next to it, so you can get on there and you jump over the other side.
To see that. Nick is a comical character. I'm sure he made a lot of noise getting over that wall.
Yeah, and so there was another lad with us. So there was 3 of us. I started going between all the tractors and diggers and that, filming. I thought, oh, look at this. This is well cool. And then I got into a clearing near like the main gate. And I thought, oh, there's a Mini there. Why is there a fucking car there? And then suddenly the door opened and a bloke goes, oi! And I'm like, oh, fuck. Like running away, little Mickey running. Fucking, it was well swampy because obviously it's a building site. And they just knocked all the buildings down. It's just slushy mud. And I'm like, I come around the corner from this digger. And then Nick and the other blokes there. I said, run! They're coming! And then all 3 of us fucking running towards the wall. But we forgot how to get over because there were some breeze blocks stacked up on the site side that we usually climb over, but for some reason we didn't use them. We forgot they were there. We ran past them to try and get over where we got in, which is about 10 feet away. And then the other lad, Mihai, his name was, he jumped over first, and then me and Nick, we had no muscle strength in our arms. I mean, you could hold the top and it'd be like head height, but I could not get the muscle to pull myself over. And it must have been about, I don't know, 2 minutes of trying to get over that wall. And it seemed like an hour. Nick finally...
Did the guy come?
Let me finish. Oh. So Mihai's standing on the wall, yeah? He's grabbing Nick's leg. His leg's halfway up in the air with one arm and one leg from one side of his body. And he's pulling Nick over the wall sideways. Well, Nick went flying the other side into the trees. Nearly broke his leg. And there's me thinking, fuck, I can't get over. And I'm on top and he's grabbing my arm from the other side. It's like, stop pulling. You're going to snap my wrist. I can't get over. And then I thought, oh, fuck, that breeze block's just there. I remembered. For some reason, we all forgot. And I jumped on it straight on the wall, straight over. And it's like, wow. And then we walked past the gate and the security man's looking through the gate with his torch has. Sorry, mate. Didn't realise. Fucking hell, scared the shit out of me. If he'd have just come around like... He didn't say nothing. I just walked past him quickly, you know. It's like, wow. If he'd have come around the corner, he'd have caught us.
This is the classic fucking... Do you know what most women say to men? Like, men need to grow up. Fucking stop doing stuff. But, I mean, that fucking sounds fun. That sounds nuts.
That video is actually available as well to watch.
This video is available to watch on Mickey's YouTube channel.
Yes, Mickey York.
Mickey York's YouTube channel. I'm going to go and watch that. I think that's every time we do a podcast now, I always go and watch something that I haven't seen. I mean,
because we talk about it.
Yeah, we talk about it, which is good. which is good. But I mean, you know, do you ever think there comes a point in like a dad's life, man's life, whatever, you just think, I'm not going to grow up?
Yep.
You know, I don't want to grow up. I don't want to stop being fucking me. I'm an idiot. I'm glad to be known as an idiot. And I'm not going to stop being me. Although I've got, you know, responsibilities, fucking job, houses, mortgages, and all that sort of stuff. Like, I'm never going to stop being me. I still want to do fun stuff. There's so many sketchy stuff I want to do. I want to do the zip weld thing that you did. I want to do a skydive before I'm 30. Maybe for my 30th, I might do a skydive thing.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I haven't got the balls for that.
You've done all... See, no. I think you'd do it. You'd do it. You'd be fine.
It would be probably the best thing I ever do in my life. Like, physically wise, apart from having children. But I'm scared of heights. Or I'm not actually scared of heights. I'm scared of falling. You can't be scared of heights. You're scared of what's going to happen to you. So when you're on top of a ladder, it's a very small ladder. It's probably a good chance that you're going to fall off. I'll go in a hot air balloon, like thousands of feet in the air. Not a problem. It's a big...
What?
It depends what I'm on. I could be on the highest... I could be on top of Everest. But if it's a fucking car park on top of Everest, I'm fine. But if I'm on a ladder, that's a different story. But you're scared of the falling and dying. You're not scared of heights. But anyway, yeah. I wouldn't be able to get in an airplane.
You would. I think this could be a challenge. Mickey's height challenge. What about climbing? Would you do some climbing?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, maybe we should go like to a climbing tower.
That's what indoor climbing thing.
Yeah, or outdoor, or you know,
strap you up. Yeah, but you know what I mean.
Yeah. Strap you up. We'll get you strapped up, my friend. But you
no pegging involved.
You should have stopped this weird shit, man. First you're talking about cocks, now you're talking about man. Motherfucker, seriously, stop this shit. But this is not the kind of show we are, all right? Although, you know, you never know. We've had Nick on. He's a strange character. He likes his outdoor sports. But yeah, you wouldn't do a skydive there?
No.
Okay.
It's the thought of getting up, you reaching the altitude that you need, and then they slide and open the door, and then you have to scoot over with the bloke strapped behind you, and I'd be like, I think I'd faint. I think I would I'd probably piss myself, and I would be so fucking scared. And when you have to stand on the edge and you're looking down and all you see is ants, or you probably don't even see that. And I'd have to close my eyes. I wouldn't be able to see the drop. Probably when I'm flying, whoa, you know, like flapping, that I would open my eyes then. But the initial drop, fuck knows. I'd be all right with a parachute, I think. I think that'd be well cool. Like parachuting down, woo, because it's slow and it's chilled. That height wouldn't bother me, I don't think. But it's fucking free falling for like 10 seconds and you go like 500 feet and it's like, what?
I love that.
Hell no. I imagine it'd be amazing, and I'd fucking love it when I got to the ground. I'd be like, yes, come on, fucking best thing I've ever done. But I ain't getting there to try it.
There's two things I want to try. Skydiving, and I want to try bull riding. That's just two
bull riding.
Do you know like the bull riders that fucking sit on bulls? You ever seen like pro bull riding and that sort of stuff? Where you gotta stay on a...
Yeah.
Oh, I'd love to try that. That'd be for me. That'd be awesome.
When you go Florida, just find a Texan pub, and they've probably got one of them machine bulls in there.
Not a mechanical bull, man.
And then you just fly around, and then you go flying.
There must be something that you want to do. Like I'm talking the biggest adrenaline thing that you want to do.
I don't know.
What if there's something that you could do out there? You just think that is one thing I want to try. My bucket list. What's on your bucket list? Everyone's got a bucket list.
I don't know. I think it wouldn't be anything like that. It would be going to like the scariest places in the world. I think spending time there.
That's your bucket list. Your bucket list is to go and visit these motherfuckers that you're going to see in your afterlife anyway. Yeah. You're going to meet all these motherfuckers one day anyway. You know, you can go all over. Then you just float about, scaring people.
I want to go to the Exorcist house in America as well. The original house where the Exorcist took place.
Where is that? Like Pennsylvania or something like that?
I don't know where it is. Off the top of my head, I don't know. But I know there is
So
the
definitely.
house. Scary shit I want to do. That's my adrenaline. That's my buzz. Being scared to fuck that I'm going to die is not fun for me, I'm afraid.
Does your wife scare you that much? You're scared to fuck?
Yeah.
Ooh. I hope she's not listening to this. Your wife is a lovely lady.
She only watched episode 1, don't worry.
And what did she say? Did she have good feedback?
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Good.
But we film so many now. But, yeah.
I know. We're doing really well. We're doing well. So that's a good subject to talk about. Should men, lads, whatever you are, women, should you have a bucket list? Should you have? I mean, everyone's got things they want to do, but you know, is writing it down all too real? Having the list of things you want to do before you kick the bucket?
It depends if you're having the list just to say I've got a bucket list, or you're actually determined to try and tick some of them off.
But I think you've got to. I think if you've got thoughts and feelings in your head that you want to be somewhere different, you want to do something else, then you know I think you've answered your own question, haven't you? You've got things you want to do. I've got so much on my bucket list in my head. I haven't wrote one down. I've never wrote a bucket list, but there's definitely a lot of things that I want to do. I mean,
such as?
Oh God, I'd love to do like a South American road trip, like through Texas and like New Orleans and all that sort of stuff, wherever it may be. I'd love to do that. New York, I want to do New York, but I'm hopefully going to be doing that next year. Oh, travel's a big one for me. But then, like I said, adrenaline stuff. You know, I want to drive a Mustang. I want to do that.
I heard someone say a few years ago, the best 70, 80 pounds you can ever spend is a passport. Because that gives you freedom.
Yeah.
To go and explore the world.
The thing is, a lot of people are scared though.
COVID.
Yeah, just not doing this shit. And by the looks of it, it's fucking doing a full circle again.
Fucking better not.
Who knows? I mean,
Joe Biden is the worst thing that ever happened to fucking America. I'm sorry. Trump should have won that. Borders would have been open. America would have been accessible. He's a fucking weirdo, man. He sniffs kids and everything. Seen all the videos. You seen the videos? He fucking does. And he's like, all right, love. Fucking creepy.
Dr. Lecter over there.
It's how the American people voted for him. I have no idea. I mean, Trump said stupid stuff, and he was a dick sometimes. But he was a businessman. He ran America like a business, and it was probably at its height. It's been since long time ago. He improved it since Obama left. Economy, jobs. Amazing what Trump did, but he's a businessman. But because he's probably a racist and he's a sexist and all the other weird shit he was,
he's a lot of things, you know what I mean? Yeah,
people hated him.
Yeah. He was. I mean, look, we got Bojo, you know.
Boris makes me laugh. He's a fucking wet wipe, but he is funny. And he sorted Brexit out, which no one else could do, which I was happy about. And it's been really a real struggle. I mean, how else could you sort us out in this lockdown and this pandemic? I mean, we haven't had a pandemic since like the 1920s, which I think was the Spanish flu.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
influenza.
Yeah, no one who has been in charge of our country has had to deal with anything on this scale, and you learn as you go along. I mean, he made mistakes, Boris, but could anyone else done better? We don't know.
I don't know. See, this is the thing, isn't it? Like, I mean, I think he did an incredible job. You know, despite all the mishaps, and yes, he might be a wet wipe because he fucking is, but like, I don't know how one person gets their head around it. How do you put that into context of what another person's done before? I mean, if we still had Theresa May in charge, do you think fucking half of the shit would have been done? No.
She couldn't get Brexit done.
And by that's not the fact that because she's a woman, so don't fucking jump on that bag. And because she's a woman, that was the problem. It was more the fact
No,
that she was fucking useless. She was useless
she's a
under
robot.
pressure. Yeah, she was useless under pressure. She couldn't stand for herself, and she certainly couldn't stand for her country. But hey ho, that's politics, isn't it? Politics.
Politics,
So,
yes, that's our new word.
this is one of the things that I mean. No one was going to be pleased out of this pandemic. That's the problem. And
No.
oh god, I hate fucking talking about COVID because it's just one of those things that everybody talks about. Even when you go meet somebody, it's like, oh, how's lockdown been for you? I just fucking hate talking about it. It's shit. It was shit all round. If anybody had a good experience out of this lockdown, I'm not talking about building a fucking pub in your back garden, shit like that. I'm just talking about in general, like fucking. It wasn't fucking nice for anybody. Nobody wanted this shit. I mean, like you. Right,
Lockdown 1 was good.
Lockdown 1.0.
Yeah, except not seeing my kids. That was a shit fucking show. But
Exactly.
there was no one on the roads going to work. Working 8 minutes. Fucking lovely. Sunshine every day. I emptied my garden with so much crap, furniture, everything. Redid the garden. Spent
that's a good thing.
Spent about 900, about $1,000 we spent on the garden. That's fucking It's crazy, but it's what you did.
Even the other things, right? Like traveling, right? You're supposed to go to America in 6 months. I'm going to be going in 8, 9 months, whatever.
I'm going in 3 months, but there you go.
I thought you were going in December.
November.
When are you going in November?
10th.
Oh, that's cool.
It's a Wednesday.
Like, I mean,
I'll do it on the airplane.
Is there a part of you that's panicking, like thinking it won't happen?
Yeah, that's why I'm fucking pissed off with Joe Biden, because he's still not letting anyone from Europe or UK into America.
So the only way that you can do it is if you fly to like Mexico for 2 weeks and then fly from Mexico to America.
No. It should be alright by then, but it's just a bit scary.
But I mean, who knows? You know, like, and even as well, like the tests, you've got to pay for a test both ways, haven't you? £110 a test, is it?
I don't know. I don't think so.
I thought it was something like you got to pay for a PCR test on your outbound or whatever.
No, but yeah, you have to show them results of a clear negative PCR test before you fly. So on the Wednesday, I will do one at work on the Monday morning, and hopefully my results are back in time.
But that's the thing, isn't it? That's an
or even the
fucking results come back.
Yeah, I think the results have to be within 2 days, and then obviously I'm not sure if you have to do a lateral flow test at the airport, but it's not 100.
Just carry a box of lateral flows with you. Be like,
I'll do one now.
I'll do one now. Do you know what? That's not a bad idea, though, is it? Like taking your own box.
Yeah, I'll fucking bring one with me. There you go.
Just take a couple of PCR tests. We'll just order a box. Order a fucking box, mum, and just take them. You know, they're going to get used, aren't they?
I've got a box sat there, mate.
Yeah, I've got boxes downstairs, and it's like they're good but then I just think, are people over testing them now?
I actually have to do one for work today, so do you mind if I do one now while you're talking?
Crack on.
I like doing tests on this episode. So sorry, guys.
Next week's a DNA test.
DNA test, yeah. Am I my own dad? But yeah, this is fun. Right, here we go.
Oh, they look different. Where's that one from?
These people. Innova. This is the ones. They're a lot different now. The ones that work now, we are getting ones that they have for the school kids.
See, obviously I get NHS ones.
Food.
I get a box of NHS ones.
Oh yeah.
Swabs and the liquid and
6 drops. Yeah, they come pre-filled now, don't they?
Yeah, they're in little cartridges. Yeah.
Yeah, but I have to do my own, as you've just seen.
Yeah, me too. But I don't. Like I said, I work from home in the daytime and then in the evening. The only place I go to is the gym. So that's my only contact thing in the evening. So go to the gym or we go shopping and then we see some family on the weekend.
How do you do your shopping? Do you do physical shopping or do you order in?
Let's get physical, physical. Yeah, no, I go and get it. We go and do shopping. But our eating habits have changed. Like, this is another thing as well, is the fact that we kind of, as a couple now, like, we...
Sorry.
Mickey's gagging. Oh,
I
seriously,
apologise.
Oh, God.
Oh, that's
Nothing that's weird, though. The fact you got to put it in your mouth and up your nose.
It's better than the other way around.
What? Oh, no.
Ah! Sorry, people. Doing a live COVID test on Dads, Lads and Kebabs. Yeah, let's get that juice out. Let's drain that juice, baby. Come on.
This is fucked up. This is fucked up.
Yeah, fucked up. But, and unfortunately, you won't see the results. Well, you might see probably a guess of the results at the end of the show.
How long are they say?
Oh, you won't get. You only get positive between 20 and 30 minutes. So we've got 23 minutes left. So we'll sort of have an idea before the end. Imagine if it comes back positive, I ain't going to work today. Or
what's
next
the process
5
now? The process is isn't process like a positive PCR, positive lateral, and then you've got to go for a PCR within 2 days, and then wait the results of that. So yeah, about 5 days if you get a negative result from PCR.
But I think care homes are now, it's at the discretion of management. If you get, no, that's if you're in contact with someone with COVID. Before you have to isolate for 14 days, then it was 7. Now it's sort of like 5 days apparently. But if you are continuously doing your lateral flow test and they're negative and your PCR are negative, then you can come back to work.
What's the policy? Do you still get paid?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah, because I think every company was given a fund, a COVID fund. I mean, I don't know if that's maybe gone now because technically the restrictions are gone. Could be, I'm not sure. But yeah, if you had to isolate, then there was a fund for all businesses, I believe. Definitely in care anyway, that they would take that money out and pay your staff that are off. But yeah, sounds like you got a bit of a cold today.
I've got no cold.
Old Sniffy. Don't normally sniff. It's normally me.
Don't get me wrong, I'm yawning. It's been a long day, but
20 to 12.
Hey. Get up early. Bird catch.
What's early for you on a daily basis during the week?
5.
Why? Does your daughter get up at 5?
Yeah, we get up. You know, we get showered, we get dressed.
They say, "Oi, go back to bed. It's too early."
Yeah, 9
Lock
till 10 I'm doing.
Lock her in a bedroom.
I'm one of these people that I
Sorry.
I'll get up. I'm not one of these people that get up and lounge on the sofa. I'll get up, go and tidy the kitchen, like sort the washing out, do the dishwasher. I'll get up and start cleaning. Start ironing clothes. I can't sit still. Once I'm up, I'm up. That's my problem, isn't it? Once I'm doing something, I'm on the go, and I'll do something. I can't sit still for too long. Say it's like the evening. I'm not one of these people that can just sit and watch telly for hours and hours. It just drains me.
I could watch telly all day.
If I'm into it, yeah. But if I'm not, then I'm like, fuck that.
What TV series have you binge watched? Like over like a whole like box set in a day or two or a week?
God.
Recently, anyway.
Recently. Shit. Superstore.
I watched. Oh, I've seen that.
Superstore's fucking funny.
I saw that at work on someone's telly in their bedroom. It was on channel 4 or E4 or something, wasn't it?
Superstore, and then we watched a chick flicky one. Me and my missus. We watched one called The Bold Type. That was actually quite funny. It was a good one.
Called what?
On Netflix. The Bold Type. Which was actually quite a good show. I enjoyed it. I do love it. I'm partial to a chick flick.
There's nothing wrong with chick flicks.
We're watching one at the moment called Virgin River, which is really good.
I've seen that pop up. Yeah. I think the last one I watched was The Fall with Gillian Anderson, Scully from X-Files, with that serial killer. That's a true story as well. There was 3 series.
Mayor of
that in
Easttown.
2 days.
Give that a
What
go.
is?
Kate Winslet. Mayor of Easttown.
Okay.
Give it a go. Give it a go.
There is lots of stuff I still need to watch.
Oh, God, yeah.
Actually, I did watch another. I binge watched the show 3 weeks ago in 2 days. It's on Netflix. It's called LA's Finest. It's got Gabrielle Union and Jessica Alba as these detective cops in LA. And if you remember from the Bad Boy films of Will Smith and Martin Lawrence, she was Martin Lawrence's sister in the films. Yeah. Well, it's a spin-off from Bad Boys, and it's about her and Jessica Alba. It's fucking quality, man. It's well good. Loads of violence. Something good to look at for the men. Nice women in it.
Hey.
It's good.
But yeah, no, do you know what I do love? I love Discovery Channel.
Oh yeah.
I watch all the American reality ones. So I watch Deadliest Catch. Love Deadliest Catch. Yes, crab fishing. Yeah. Love Deadliest Catch. I watch Gold Rush. Love Gold Rush.
I'm gonna fucking come to your house and tie your hands together. It's like you're having a wank with your fucking camera. What's that? What are you doing, man? It's on the table, isn't it?
No, this is in my hand now. No, it's because I just literally kicked the fucking. I've just kicked my toenail off by kicking the fucking skirting board.
You are a fidgeter, man. I thought I was bad. You're a fucking nightmare. Mm-hmm. You have to tie it to a chair.
Your camera's sitting still. Mine's like, look, I can balance.
It's because I don't touch it. If I touch my camera, then it fucking will move. There you go.
There you go. See?
Stop touching it.
I'm still going to fidget.
Get a fidget spinner. I'll send you one. I've got fucking loads in my house.
Been quit smoking 3 years, man, and I'm like 2
and
years.
He's still itchy with his fingers. Mm. While I was waiting 4 hours for you to get on this stream, I was watching TikTok, as it were, and I saw this one video of some homeless man. He went into Starbucks to get some free water from the tap, and the bloke behind him said, "Oh, have for what you want, mate. I'll pay for it." And the bloke's face. It was so fucking happy, and I'm like, wow. And they got the nice sad music on it on the video, and
that stuff gets me. You know,
it's like, oh, get as many drinks as you want, have some food, like have some nice sandwich, have a cake with it. It's on me. Don't worry about it. Just get it. And the bloke's like, oh my god, thank you so much. It was about, I don't know, late 40s, black bloke. And his face was so happy. And I'm like, oh, fucking hell. And you look at the comments and everyone's crying. And it's like, I love shit like that. But then you get people moan, oh, you shouldn't be recording it. You should just do it anyway. You're just doing it to make yourself look good. Well, I'm sorry. I'd rather see people filming stuff like that, giving food to homeless people, than violent videos.
This kind of stuff. That kind of fucking noises where like, fuck off.
Fucking
like, but yeah, no, do you know what? That for me, a pure act of kindness means anything. You know, it means everything. I mean, you just.
And if you film it, then it's still the same act. It's the same act.
First of all, check that it's okay that you're gonna. If you are gonna film something, fucking check that it's okay. Rule number one. But do you know what I mean? Like, yeah, in a way, you're right. Do you know what I mean? If you're a person that's going out there fucking filming homeless people and you're giving them shit, and you think that's gonna get you some, get you recognised, then yeah, you're a fucking sleazebag. But like, in some ways, it's nice to see that, because it's nice to see that there is still humanity out there. You know what I mean?
I'd like to see it.
The other day, for example, 2 weeks ago, not the fucking other day, like the Starbucks I go to is a drive-through one. And they have a bike shed outside. There was a guy sleeping in the bike shed. And this was the one in Northampton. And I literally...
St. James.
St. James, yeah, St. James.
Yeah.
There was a guy in the bike shed, sleeping in the bike shed. I didn't see him. I could see all his stuff there, and I could see him on the floor in a sleeping bag as you're going through the drive-through. And I actually did think, I thought, how many people go past this guy and just see him sit there? You know, it wasn't raining or anything. It was warm out. But you know, a simple thing like in the morning, we all want a tea or a coffee or a drink or whatever. So I ordered my coffee, and I just ordered the guy a latte, and I asked the people in Starbucks to take it out to him. Just take it out to him, because obviously I didn't have time to stop and get out of the car and park up and everything. But the people in Starbucks were lovely. You know, they took it out to him. I know? But that's what I mean. Do I know they took it out to him? I don't know. But it's not the first time that I've done it. I've seen the same guy there a couple of times, and I've done it both times. And I just think that I don't need recognising for that. I don't need any gratitude for it. This is the simple fact is that if you can share something so small to you, but would mean so much to someone else without any reconciliation for your actions, then it's just a good deed. It's not, you know, you're not going to get any closer to heaven. You're not going to get any, you know, you're not going to win on your next scratch card or fucking win your next lottery ticket for it. But it's just to do something nice, isn't it? It's not about being recognised for it. And even little things like that. I've seen so many bad things like happen through, especially social media at the moment. Like, it's an awful place. I mean, have you seen the family, the Smithy family? Social media, I think they were quite a big family on TikTok. They're called the Smithy family, and like the dad, he's an out there guy. He's brilliant. He literally loves his kids, and he's all about fucking building a water slide in his back garden for his kids, and fucking he built a zip line that fell into the swimming pool, and literally he just does random nice things. Like him and his missus, they basically gifted like 1,000 presents from Amazon to kids at Christmas. They're really, really good family. But yeah, he's basically, I think his address got leaked, and obviously, you know, people were sending like fucking takeaways to his house constantly, and fucking just not being fucking very nice. And then eventually, like, you know, someone fucking petrol bombed his car or some shit like that. And I'm just thinking, who are these fucking people that are now annoyed at people's random acts of kindness?
Jealousy.
But
fucked in the head, people.
What have you got to be jealous of? These are people that are either entertaining people, making people smile, making, you know, it only takes a small act in your day, doesn't it, for somebody to make you smile?
Yeah.
I mean, not you. You're a miserable fucker, but
I don't smile. What's smiling?
You do, don't you? You do.
I laugh, and then I'm miserable. There's no in between.
Yeah. People need to know that about you. You're not actually miserable. It's just the fucking way you look.
Resting cunt face. That's what it's called.
Resting twat face.
Yeah. Hey, yeah. Oh, yeah. I got in trouble with Facebook again.
I seen, man.
What's that about?
It's almost the sound, though. I don't know. I think they're gunning for you.
I'm sick of fucking Facebook. Basically, I reposted a TikTok that I made about the ceiling above me onto Facebook. And because it has music on that is not owned by me, because I'm not a music producer or write the songs, they said, oh, this is banned in 115 countries. And I'm like, cheers. What would you like to do? Mute the music or mute the audio in the video, so it's just no sound. Delete the video or restore it or something to how it was, and then you'll be in trouble. So I just obviously went to delete the video. I thought, fuck's sake, again. But see, the thing is, that's happened to me on Instagram as well. I had a video with Linkin Park's song on it, from TikTok again, posted it on there because it was a good video. And then they said, oh, this is banned in so many countries or muted in so many countries because of the record company in America are not happy with it, blah, blah, it's copyright. But I can make a story on Instagram and add the same music to it on Instagram, and it's fine. But because that music came from TikTok, it's like, wow.
But then how does TikTok surely doesn't own the rights to all the sounds that goes on there?
Maybe it's fucking Chinese, isn't it? That's why. They probably don't care. That's why TikTok's so good. There's no like censorship or anything on there, which is
who thinks
bad and
me and
good,
Miki should set up a Dads Lads and Kebabs TikTok. Start doing some funny challenges.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, we're gonna have to go somewhere. If you get banned from Facebook, man, we're gonna have to boycott it and go somewhere else.
Yeah, I fucking hate Facebook. Twitter's always been the place for me, and I like TikTok as well.
Twitter. I'm not a fan of Twitter. Like,
yeah, I'm verified on Twitter, so I got a blue tick.
You got a blue tick. How'd you get your blue tick, by the way?
When I was on TV, that's how I got it.
What happened? What was the process? What was the process
I
of
don't know.
blue tick?
Just one day, I think Alex phoned me and said, "I've got a blue tick," like on his own personal name, and I'm like, "Oh my god, you're so lucky!" And then he goes, "Oh, you might get one." Then UK Haunted got one, which is my paranormal team. And he goes, "Look, that just appeared in front of his eyes." He says, "Oh, you must be next." And I'm sitting there going, "Really?" I was in bed at the time at night. It's like 11 o'clock at night, and then mine suddenly got
followers.
Yeah. Plus, in a sad way, celebrities talk to you now because they're like, "Oh, verified." I'm followed by so many famous people on Twitter. Sorry.
Okay, so this is our challenge.
Is
that we've got to get our Instagram to blue tick.
Good luck. I can't get my own one, and I've been on telly on Instagram. Facebook and Instagram is so difficult to get verified.
Well, let's do it. Let's see how we can get our TikTok verified. Let's see how much work we have to put in to get it done.
Our Instagram, you mean?
Yeah, let's fire it up. Yeah, go ahead. Everybody that listens, go ahead and follow us on Instagram. Send us a message. Do whatever.
Yeah.
Send us a message. It's just, if you want to chat, let's chat. If you've got any ideas that you want us to do our podcast, come send them over because we're always happy to do it. I mean, we like our daily podcast because we just talk about random things and we hope that you enjoy listening to it because that's what it's all about. But at the same time, we do love when we have the ideas of people that they want to hear us talk about and the specials that we're now starting to do. We've done the one with Nick and we've done one with Alistair and we've done one, Ricky Brewer. And hopefully we've got some more guests coming out. We've got some female guests.
Yeah,
two
female episodes on the way.
And yeah, just a fucking laugh. So, but let's just say one thing that me and Mickey are loving the journey of the podcast. I mean, obviously, Mickey, you can speak for yourself, but I'm loving the show and I'm loving people enjoying it as well. People listening to it all over the world. So, thank you.
So there was 2 comments the other day about what they wanted us to talk about. On did you see it?
Yeah, sexual intimacy.
I thought it was
sexual intimacy and American food versus British food.
Oh yeah.
Well, this is something
I can't really do the American food yet. All I know is from watching Man versus Food, and their food's so much better than ours.
But what I will say is, on that one, thank you for that comment. And to be honest, myself and Mickey have thought about the challenge, and I think one of the things that we will do is when Mickey's in America, we're going to do a show. We're going to do a couple of shows then and film a couple of shows. So I'll be talking to Mickey about some of his American food while he's actually eating it, and then I'll do it the same when I go a couple of months later. And yeah, we'll do that then. I mean, any American food that I've had, especially chocolate bars and stuff, their chocolate's so much better. Normally, it's just peanut butter covered in chocolate, but it's so much better.
I don't like Reese's chocolate. That's American, isn't it? But the peanut butter cups, they're all right if I'm fucking craving chocolate. But if I have a choice, I ain't touching that stuff. You got the Hershey bar as well, ain't you?
Hershey bars, Fifth Avenue bars, Butterfingers.
Wasn't impressed with that either. I haven't.
Baby Ruths.
I haven't found any American chocolate that I like yet. Although I've only had them 2, so I haven't had the others you just mentioned. So 2 down, and it's a 0 for me.
I order from this place called this American website. I order quite regularly, not all the time. Normally, when I fancy a treat, especially if I've been training quite well. I mean, at the moment, I'm dieting, so no chocolate for me at the moment. But yeah, when I get some, we'll share it. We'll share some American chocolate.
we should do another person-to-person podcast and just, like I say, get food. And we sit there, basically food reviewing American food. Chocolate,
Do you know what? Yeah.
drinks.
If we
could,
yeah, do you know, if you're from the States
Twinkies
and you want to
all
do
that
that,
shit.
you want to do a podcast with us, you know, you want to jump on and get a load of food together, we can review it all together and do a podcast out of it. So yeah, get in touch. If you're from the States and you want to do that, get in touch. Maybe that's what we need to do, is expand our network across the States.
Yeah.
So we may need to do a bit of Instagram promo later. See what we can do with our followers and start following some groups from the States and see what we can do.
Yeah, jump on it.
Jump on it. But yeah. So far, so good.
Still negative. It's been
far,
20
so good.
minutes now. The
It would have
next 10
slightly
minutes.
changed colour by now. It would have changed colour.
Oh, what, the second.
Yeah, it would have done so.
The second bit on the pregnancy test. Yeah, apparently if you use orange juice, it makes you go positive. So, excuse me, I'm filming my podcast. Will you shut up? Sorry, I'm just shouting at people in the street. Fucking Mavis walking around the corner. Go feed your cat, Mavis. Fucking hell, she does my head in. Carry on. Sorry.
No bars on Mickey. How many people do you reckon have faked a COVID test? Just to try and get out of work? I mean, there's not really.
If you don't get paid though, then that's fucking pointless. I'd rather be at work getting my money. Isn't it? It's just silly otherwise.
But then there's so many ways you can get days off these days. Did you hear about this? Every work policy has one now. It's you can have something called a mental health day, where you can take a day off at your discretion with your manager and how you approach it. But say if you're suffering with your mental health, you can take a day off for it. I think that's awesome. I mean, there is definitely days where you feel like, fucking, I can't be arsed today. I'm under the weather. I can't be fucked. Whatever's going on in your head. I think that's an awesome company policy now that the people, you know, they have to look out for people's mental health.
If it is awesome. Legitimate, if it's legit, then
if you're doing it to go to fucking seaside when it's sunny, you're a cunt. But
yeah, you need a good fucking slap with a wet fish right around your chops.
But yeah, God, man, I bet people do fake COVID tests.
My skeleton fell off. What the Bible? The Bible fell down, which is a 1900s Bible. I collect some weird shit. And the skeleton, the skull just fell on me, and his jaw fell off. Okay.
Oh, is it broke? Is it real? Is it a real skull?
No, it's not a real human skull. No, because that'd be a bit dirty.
Mickey, you're gonna have to check that footage out, my friend.
I think I hit it with my chair, to be honest, like that, and it hit it underneath. I don't know.
Wait, spin your chair. Spin your chair. Does it touch it?
It can do, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, I don't think it was.
Through across the room,
throwing shit at me, you know.
Well, that is one way to end today's show. Is fucking Mickey's fucking office falling apart on him.
Skeleton. Death again.
Death again, yeah. Fucking death again. Told you, it's classic. I reckon whatever that was knew it was coming to the end of the show. I was like, right, classic note. They've not really spoken about death.
No, we were good. We were good today.
We were good. We were quite positive as well. Anyway, thank you everybody for jumping on today's show. Thank you for coming to listen to me and Mickey fucking moan, joke and laugh and talk about all the random shit that we talk about life. And one thing I want to know is, should everybody have a bucket list? If you think so, get in touch. Leave a comment, especially on our YouTube or on our Instagram or our Facebook. Send us a message, give us a comment, and we're going to start reviewing some food from America. Yeah. So any of our American friends listening today, head over to our Instagram, Facebook, drop us a line. If you want to get involved, if you want to jump on a podcast, come and let us know. We'll make it happen.
Definitely.
Thanks for joining.
I think next week I might use my phone and go somewhere, because I can do all this shizzle on my phone, all the banners and all that posh shit on StreamYard. I can do it on my phone. So
Maybe
I might go.
Maybe.
I'll come to your house and sit in your garden while you're inside. Hello, Niall. Through the window. That'd be fucking weird, wouldn't it?
Maybe I might head to a Costa or something, do some work and go to a Costa or some shit like that.
Can you do that?
Or maybe I'll go to a Starbucks and you go to a Costa. Because obviously we both have a preference. I'm Starbucks, Mickey's Costa. We both have a flat white, but I do like
Nick. You're not Nick, you're Niall. Niall's very bitter, you see. That's why he likes Starbucks coffee. I'm creamy, so I like this Costa.
But on that note, I am going to go and cut my toenail off, which I've stubbed my toenail. It actually hurts. I'm going to enjoy the rest of my day. I'm going for a workout soon.
Yeah, I'm going.
Enjoy yours. Hopefully your COVID test comes back negative. If it doesn't, no. Have fun at home. We'll do a lot more podcasts. You're at home for 2 weeks.
And like it says at the bottom, thanks for watching, guys. It's been emotional.
Deuces.
Hope the audio was okay today. See you in a bit.
Peace out, motherfuckers.
Ah.